great. So the plant aloe is one of the very, very most useful things that you can use for all kinds of skin conditions, burns, rashes, any kind of skin eruption. And you can read about it, obviously, in the short segment that I've written. You can read the specifics about it. But I wanted to show you how I harvest it and how I also apply it. This is the whole purpose of the video, is to demonstrate for you how simple this is. Obviously, you can buy, first of all, a lot of aloe in Latino grocery stores in, say, North America. Here I'm in my garden, so there's two kinds of aloe plants. This is, for your trivia knowledge, this is true aloe, and this is aloe vera. So it doesn't really matter. One of them, if you put it on your skin, one of them looks a little more green than the other. So for that purpose, I use the aloe vera here. And before I cut a leaf, I always just say thank you to the plant. It's kind of a nice, correct way to, I think, be treating nature. It's very useful to think of yourself as borrowing things from nature rather than just dominating and doing things like this. I think it matters. And so that's a theme that I'll come back to again and again, talk about bee venom and things like this. So you say a quick thank you to the plant, choose a nice leaf. Here's a nice juicy one here. Thank you, plant. And try to take it at the base, right? Just very simply, very easily. And now I'll show you exactly how we're going to apply this. It doesn't matter. Obviously, I have a fair amount of aloe plants. I'm not really worried about it running out of this stuff. But when you cut it, it doesn't matter. The plant itself will heal. The plants are very, very resilient. It's why it's such a great plant, because you can have them indoors, outdoors. They live in all parts of the world. You can keep these in the northern parts of North America. If you put them indoors for the winter, they'll still thrive when you put them out for the summer. So it's a great, great plant. It grows almost anywhere, and the uses, as you'll see, are very, very, they're wide and varied and many. There's lots of stuff you can do with aloe. So I'll show you how we do this. Okay, so now that we've cut a piece of aloe, obviously if you don't have a garden and you're not cutting aloe, again, I said, you can go to Latino or Asian grocery stores. If you're even in a decent sized town in North America, US, Canada, any place in North America, you're going to be able to find aloe at a Latino, Mexican kind of grocery store. Most of these places sell it. Possibly Asian grocery stores would sell it too. So you'll get a much bigger, juicier, fatter leaf than this. This is quite small, but it's definitely just good enough. And there's no question that any amount of aloe is very, very good if you can get hold of it. And since this is what I have in my garden, this is what I use. Now, to skin it, it's very, very simple, right? I'm just going to very carefully here cut off, I don't know, size maybe two times the width of my thumb, okay? And then I'm going to skin here the spines off of it, obviously, for obvious reasons, so I don't stick myself with those. And then here, if you can see with the camera, I'm cutting very close to the skin, not in the middle of the gel, because we can use it 2 or 3 times. Okay, I'm cutting as thin as I can to the actual skin of it, so I have one thick, juicy piece here and one piece that's very, very thin, with just the obviously the good part of the gel available. So if I want to use this, right, let's say you've been in the sun a lot today, right, this is outstanding for your face. It's great as a conditioner for your hair. The special thing, as I wrote in the segment on aloe, and that you have already read, no doubt, is that aloe dries the body by sealing the pores. So it doesn't dry by pulling oil out. It dries even though it seals oil in. So it's really tremendous. I mean, you can take a simple piece like this, even this much is enough, right? And you'll see after you use it even 2 or 3 times that your hair and skin become very, very soft, and it really protects a lot of moisture. So here I take my piece, since I don't waste anything, right? I cut the gel again close to the other skin, so I get 3 uses out of it basically. 1, 2 on this side. Let's just say I got sunburn today on my forehead and nose, so I'm going to take a little gel and just wipe it around here, right? And just keep your skin protected in this way. Any area that's obviously in the sun again and again and again, you can really use this stuff on a pretty much daily basis. I do. You'll see what it does for your skin and hair. It's unbelievable. And then take the rest of it here. I'm just going to get a good even application. It's kind of like hair gel. And that's my routine for the day, right? It keeps your skin very, very clean. Obviously, aloe is super, super for burns of any kind, not just sunburns. But I'll also throw into that mix any cuts, scrapes, any abrasions, any breaking of the skin at all. it will tighten the skin down to help with healing, but also it kills germs. It kills all kinds of bacteria. It's a super antifungal, and the uses, again, of this very simple plant are unbelievable, and you can read more about those in the chapter. But that's how I use it. It's very simple. You can keep this in the fridge. It will keep for weeks and weeks and weeks if you keep it cold. I don't have a refrigerator here, but since I'm using it quite regularly, I just set it aside, and aloe will it's very, very strong plant. Don't put it in plastic. If you have to store it anywhere, put it in a paper bag and store it in the fridge, and it will last quite a long time for you. Just cut a piece off as you need it.